What's up, Internet? Welcome to Man Alive, where two men dress the same here and there and talk. Today's topic is it cheaper?
To what?
I don't know. I wrote these last night, so all I have written down is it cheaper?
Are you?
I mean, I guess, listen.
Are you putting in enough effort
Is it cheaper?
to life in general these days?
I didn't even want to dress. I didn't even want to get creative. I'm like, oh, Dave's wearing that. Me too.
Oh, we were with Dave. You wrote like not even a sentence. Is it cheaper? You put 3 words.
This is an open-ended philosophical question.
Oh!
Yeah.
Okay, we're getting deep with it
Yeah,
now.
but let's take it a bit shallow.
Go.
Is it cheaper to do it yourself? This is what we'll discuss today on Man Alive. Is it cheaper to do it yourself? Listen, is it cheaper to do it yourself? If I made my own clothes, this wouldn't have happened.
Never.
Because I would never make the clothes that you would get, and you wouldn't even be able to make the clothes that I would make.
We're wearing all the same thing.
Yeah, but I can't.
I
can't fucking make this.
No, I know, but if anything, this is proof that like our minds are working somewhat alike,
We're both,
more than we'd like to admit.
We both show up with like a burlap sack on, basically. You wear
a burlap trench coat.
How much is a burlap sack?
No, I want to go one step further. How much is a big piece of burlap? Like, can you buy a sheet of burlap?
Very ignorant question. What is burlap?
It's
Is that the material?
I think it's
burlap is like a denim type. Like
it's a really bad quality material. It's on its way to being denim, but they stopped once the money sign reached enough.
Yeah, they're like, we want to put potatoes in this, not fucking sexy men. So let's cut it right here.
Sexy men.
Sexy men and their denim.
Women, dude.
Sexy women too.
In
For sure, women. For sure, women.
Love that bitch.
Is it cheaper to do it yourself?
So, in life, in general.
Yeah, let's
start with breakfast. Waking up in the morning.
Yeah.
Beds.
So, well, first of all, you spit on your finger and brush your teeth.
Cheaper.
Effectiveness.
No, but I think we want to go for the same quality of experience. So you spit on your finger and rub your teeth, you're still getting tooth decay.
Yeah, you haven't done anything. Well, here's something. This might be a question. You know how like you can use, if you go camping, you use dirt to wash bowls?
Right.
Grease off bowls?
Yep.
No, I was going to say grease off
Grease
balls.
off the balls.
What is happening today?
You put dirt on your balls to make them clean. Everybody knows that.
But if you go camping and you have a bowl and it's all greasy from eating meat, and you take mud, dirt, and you put it in there and wash it, it gets rid of the grease.
Of course.
Would I be, if I were to do it myself, should I go out and stick my finger in the mud and brush my teeth and then wash it out with water?
That's not going to work.
But with the friction, because they say it's more important to use a toothbrush with no toothpaste than to use your finger with toothpaste.
Really?
Yeah. It's the brush.
You know what? I believe
it's the brush that
breaks,
actually helps.
Breaks down the plaque.
Yeah, toothpaste is it's a big thing, like a big marketing ploy. There are benefits, but you could just brush your teeth with a brush.
Straight up with a brush.
And if you ever watching toothpaste commercials or on the cover of toothpaste,
I don't.
Do you see how much fucking Computer Master, bring up an image. You see how they always put like a big chunk of toothpaste?
Huge heaping pile of
paste. Like how much
nobody wants that much. You're spitting so much paste before, like it's dripping down the side of your hand when you're brushing. You know that move, and it's like getting on your sleeves.
Yeah, that happens
to me every week.
Do you really brush that hard, guy?
No, I use too much paste, bro.
Dude, I use so little paste.
I have a brush control issue. You know, like I get an angle that causes gravity to pull the spit and all the things down, and like it goes continuously down to my elbows.
Elbows. I want to catch this. I want to see this one day.
Yeah, one day. Well, I'll show you how to brush my teeth.
You're brushing way too hard.
No, I don't think it has anything to do. I think the toughness with which you brush your teeth will determine whether or not your gums bleed.
Your gums will bleed when you get a new toothbrush almost all the time.
If you go for a medium bristle, or are you a supple bristle man?
I like a tough bristle.
I like a tough bristle too.
Yeah, when my bristle really gets soft, I'm like, dog, you soft. You love the game.
Get this little bitch ass toothbrush in the trash.
Soft ass motherfucker trying to rub up on my teeth.
Yeah, I'm about a tough. I need to know that I'm brushing my teeth. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So to make my own toothbrush of that strength and caliber,
that's what they used to use. Hog hair.
Oh,
how gross is that?
Ugh, tussy
is what that is.
Yeah. So you get a hunk of wood, and you get yourself some hog hair. Now, a pig
First
is
of all,
expensive.
I feel like a hunk of wood is more expensive than like the plastic that you would just get from the toothbrush. Toothbrush is like $10.
No. Don't discredit the process with which plastic is made. Like, you need to get yourself some oil.
Well, your toothbrush is like $12.
Stop. You need to get yourself some oil. You need to refine your oil. You need to now process it into a plastic.
Yeah.
Once you have a plastic, you need to get some more plastic to make bristles.
You wanna do this right
and
now?
then you got to fucking stick them all together, dog.
You want to make toothbrushes
like
live?
100 hours worth of toothbrush making versus $12 on the high end, on the expensive end, and that's probably got a little motor in it that does a lot of the brushing for you. So you're not even spending the energy.
I ain't spending any energy.
Okay. Do it yourself? Toothbrush? No.
Buy that shit. Okay, so it's breakfast, and you want to have a glass of milk, 2 eggs, bacon, and peanut butter on toast.
I'm going to go with do it yourself on this one, and I'll tell you why, pal.
Oof.
Okay, I'll tell you why. I think that you could get more volume out of a pig, out of your own cow. I mean, shit, if you get a cow and you feed them, like, now you've got unlimited source of milk.
Yeah, where's this? Yeah, you got to feed your cow. From scratch.
Well, yeah,
that means you got to do it yourself. You got to farm.
Yeah, you got to farm. It sucks. I know.
You're a farmer now. In like
some people love it. For me, Dave, Suburban Dave on YouTube. I'm not a farmer. I have a very tough time farming. But you could do it. And I think value-wise for yourself, no, definitely not. That's why farmers sell all their products. It's definitely not worth it to do.
So what's your answer? You don't do it yourself for brushing your teeth?
Listen, it depends on how much milk you want. Depends on how much bacon you want. Depends on how many eggs you want. Like, dog, if you want to supply yourself forever, you don't feel like going grocery shopping anymore, do it yourself. The problem is you lose all time for everything else. You cannot do anything else in your life.
Teach a man to fish. No, feed a man a fish.
And he's not hungry anymore.
And you feed him for a day.
What is it? Oh,
give a man a fish.
And he's thirsty.
Feed him for a day. Fucking farm shit for yourself, and you're good for life, dog.
That's the way the saying goes.
That's the new saying. That's the super saying. So do it yourself. Peanut butter. You want to sit there and mash up peanuts? How much does that cost?
How many peanuts? Fuck.
For toast? One toast?
You need like a whole peanut tree. Wait.
You need a good mashing device.
What
else do you put in their oil?
Where do you get peanut?
There's peanut oil already.
Where do you get peanuts from?
Do they you want to know if they come from the ground or a tree?
I'm kind of a fucking idiot right now when it comes to peanuts.
Are you stupid? Okay, wait. I'm going to get back into the position where I was. You don't know where peanuts come from?
No, I don't.
Peanuts come from the ground.
Really?
Unlike cashews, which grow on trees.
Interesting.
Yeah. Peanuts grow best in China.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, so let me ask you, Dave, you want to fucking get that jar of Jif, boy? Or you want to take your ass to China and fucking start digging?
Like, plane tickets alone are a fortune. How am I going to get...
At that point, you're eating peanut butter in China.
I'm going to get a garden hoe
China
to
doesn't
hoe
want you.
all my peanuts in China.
And China doesn't want you either.
And they're going to charge me a fortune to export my peanuts because it's their peanuts, you know?
Well, unless you can bring like 8 in your hand.
Straight up.
How many peanuts can you carry on from China to Canada in your pocket?
10, 20 peanuts?
That's fully out of your ass, that answer, right?
Well, no, like, I think I get like 10 peanuts.
No, but I mean, like, are you allowed?
I put like 6. Oh,
well,
you're
the Chinese government permits you
get
to take their peanuts.
You get 1 pack of peanuts or a jar of peanut
fucking
butter.
Dumb. The funniest thing about this is you're going to get on the plane to go to China and they're going to give you a little bag of peanuts on the way. And then you're going to get a bag on the way back.
Okay, so I'm flying to Toronto, 45 minutes, and I'm getting peanuts, and I'm mashing them up myself. Okay, I got one now.
Okay.
Video games. Because it's
computer
important in both of our lives.
So do I want to go...
Do you want to make your own computer? No.
This is probably when I wrote the question. I was probably getting to this.
Do you want to go buy your own Xbox or your PC or your Commodore 64 and all the games that come with it and play those games, or do you do it yourself? Now, do it yourself can mean a number of things. Do you want to go play hockey outside? That's a game.
No.
That doesn't count because it's physical activity.
Oh, wait. Oh, so you're saying do it yourself is like, I don't play NHL, I go join the NHL?
No, you're not. I'm sorry to break it to you, but you're not inventing the Microsoft Xbox One. Ever.
Wait. What's the question?
The question is it cheaper to do it yourself games?
Okay, what about hockey though? You said hockey.
Yeah, you can go play hockey if you want. It's
Instead of everything?
It's hella cheap. But like it's still costing like $200-$300 on equipment.
That's a good one. Would you rather this, X, whatever, or play hockey? We're not the most physical guys.
At all.
Like,
shit, man. This is bad.
So this is a very, very deep debate for me. Because growing up, I always had like the shittiest computer on the block. Mm-hmm. Like I played Counter-Strike at 15 frames per second. Mm-hmm. And I had a bad video card, and it was expensive to be up to date on computers.
Yeah.
Later on, I started to play games when Xbox first did Xbox Live. I was like, oh, now consoles can go online and play. I played a lot of Unreal Championship and stuff. And then I jumped from PC to consoles. I was like, finally, now there's like a low-cost level.
Right.
And what I liked about consoles is the playing field is level.
It is.
When you play on PC, I remember like my buddy had such a good video card.
You
Counter-Strike,
kill everybody.
You could see through
you
walls.
You have such an advantage.
You saw through walls.
Boy, it's
people used to drop smoke bombs, and if you had a shit video card, it was like a video card bomb. Like your video card would go 9 frames per second.
You'd die.
Right. So it was like turning your hardware against you.
Yeah.
But that never happens on consoles.
No,
and that's what I appreciate the most.
As far as competitive gaming is concerned, from a first-person shooter perspective, consoles are the best.
Yeah. You also have to like tweaking and stuff. You like tweaking. You do. Like you like to go into going into the menu section and putting it on ultra, anti-aliasing 8XX.
I don't even like
fuck is it talking
as
about?
much as I like configuring games.
Yeah, you're like, bro, look at this.
Yeah.
Now look at this.
I'm about them settings.
You go to the console and like maybe I'll mess with the T, but I won't go to the game.
Right.
And then the menu settings and then back to the game and see what I adjusted there.
You commit. And
I calibrate my TV
right.
one time,
that's it.
and then that's it. That's all. I'm happier buying consoles. That being said, if you present me with the PC, it's far superior.
Maybe.
It's a far superior.
It is.
Like, we have Far Cry. I've been playing Far Cry 4 on Xbox One. Dave booted it up on PC, and I took the disc and I flung it outside. I think I didn't actually throw it away.
So insane.
Yeah, it looked like the next gen of consoles when I had the new gen.
Yeah. It's really hype.
I mean, but I just don't have the ability. Like, listen, if I could do it myself, and by do it myself, Dave does it, then yeah, I'll hit up Dave.
I'll build you a PC.
But if there's no Dave access,
do it yourself.
Console.
Harley, you're gonna buy a console because the alternative is the lowest graphic settings,
do you remember
which is inside your head. You're playing Dungeons and Dragons, or I mean, at the best, you're LARPing.
Oh yeah, I'm not. Oh, so you're saying not even consoles?
It's all in your brain.
So you're saying do it yourself.
If it's do it yourself Harley, your graphic settings are on minimum.
Like instead of like do it yourself Harley, like Harley the Nord that I made in Skyrim, and I'm going out with a sword slaying dragons, like that.
Yeah.
Or do it myself. I sit down with a pen and a pad and a 20-sided die.
Yeah.
And I go out and slay dragons.
Yeah.
I'd rather not do it myself.
Rather not, but it's cheaper to write on a pen and a pad.
We've expressed interest in trying to get into Dungeons and Dragons.
We have.
Yeah,
I'm interested.
I'd fucks with it.
Man, the thing about the brain is the graphic settings are super low because it's inside your brain. You can't even use your eyes. However,
your imagination.
When it comes to imagination, dog, sky's the limit.
Oh, it's sky's the limit. You ever play Risk Legacy?
No. Please tell me what that is.
Risk Legacy is like it's Risk. But whoever wins the game, it carries over to the next game of Risk. You play again, and the winner and all the things that have happened factor into it. And it's much shorter than Risk.
Smart.
My cousin hit me up, and he was like, yo, would Dave play Risk and yourself in a mirror? So I was like, anyways, I'm asking. It's probably not the best time. But you want to play Risk Legacy?
Yeah, I really do.
Tight.
I love Risk. It's a great game.
Cool. It's either that or we do it ourselves and go out and conquer the world for real.
Very expensive.
Very expensive.
That kind of DIY, very expensive.
Okay, I have one question then.
Sure.
What can we do on our own? What are we capable of DIYing?
Dressing ourselves. And as it would turn out, we're not very good at that at all. So at the end of the day, I would say that we are good at DIYing one thing, my friend.
And that's friendship.
That's friendship. You can't put a price on that.
You just say that, bro?
Yeah, I was.
You just say like someone wearing the same shirt as you.
You can't put a price on that. Well, we hope you enjoyed this episode of Man Alive. Thank you for watching. And as always, remember, we're going to do more of these videos, so keep sticking around here to watch us do it.
Keep sticking around. That's pretty good.
Keep sticking around. Like, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. But now it's like, always.
I'm going to the bank.
To the bank?
Yeah. Today, we will be talking about aliens.
Really?
Why was giving a beat from the X-Files.
I want you to know something, that aliens are a very important topic to me.
As for me, the first time
Primarily-
I met you,
It was an alien talk.